Hi, this time in this new video I want to show you how you can customize your Bitcoin UI kit themes. Last time I showed you a general overview of all the theming options that you have and so on, but if you want to create a specific theme for your brand, so customize the themes or creating your own theme and still using the Bitcoin UI kit, this is possible, and in this video I will show you how you can do it, and even with the help of AI. So we are in the Bitcoin UI kit now in Figma, and we are on the page themes. And you see the different themes that we have right now, the different color palettes, the different typography or the different fonts and button style. And I make a quick recap. So you can use the Bitcoin UI kit and then mark one of the artboards here and click on apply theme, and then the pages here above here and in the whole file will change the theme. So I clicked on apply theme now, and now everything changed. Nice. And you can do the same with the font. So Titan 1 and click apply on theme, and then the font is changing. So, but what are we doing now if we want to change the font or the colors? And there's a neat little trick. It's pretty easy. So if we are, let's go down here, take this, makes it a bit easier. And we can go here in the layer, open it, and then you see this hidden layer here. And you can make it visible. And here you see a JSON that is defining the colors. This is just a visual representation of the stuff that is written down here. So this you need to change this manually here. But we can change the colors down here. So if you want to make it really easy, then we could change the primary color here. Let's take just one random color. So you see it's kind of purplish. And then let's take some, I don't know, weird green, right? Then you see the hex code here, you copy it, and then you can change the primary color here. You need to see that at the end of every hex code there is an FF. So we just take the first six characters and replace them with a new hex value. And if we now selecting this artboard here, then this new JSON is included, and the primary color won't be longer a purple, but this green. So let's see if this works. Now I have it selected, and now the buttons and so on should get green. Apply theme. And then you see it, right? It worked. So we customized this theme here. So, and of course you can go in each and every color and change it manually. This would be, not the easiest way, I think. It's easy to understand, but it's not the quickest way. And but it works if you have an own brand and you have all colors defined and you know which colors you need, and then you can copy paste it. And it's easy as well. But if you want to make it a little bit smarter, then we could take AI, right? And to do this, I would use ChatGPT. And first we just copy the whole JSON text here, copy it, and then we go over to ChatGPT. And I have I saved the conversation of ChatGPT to make it quicker for the video, but this is what I wrote here. So I wrote create a new color palette as a JSON based on this JSON, and then I pasted the JSON that I just copied in here, right? Then I said use the new hex code that I want to have then now for the new primary color. I think this is a bluish tone here. So use the new hex code as primary color and create fitting neutral colors to this color. So because we have the different colors here, the different neutral colors, and you need to say that it should think about the primary color and that it should harmonize with the neutral colors. Fine tune all other colors like pink, red, and so on, so that they harmonize better with the new primary color. Add FF at the end of all hex codes to keep the formatting consistent with the original JSON. So, and then he printed this here, right? This is the output. And we just copy this JSON, and then we go back. And now I just replace the whole JSON here with a new one. All the values are different now. And now I can select it again, apply theme, And then you see it's a completely new theme, right?
Wow.
So it's a bit sad that this doesn't represent the colors that we have down here. But yeah, you need then to copy paste the hex codes in here. And if you use it for your brand, then it's a thing that you will use for longer. So this shouldn't be a big problem, right? To have a little bit of manual documentation here. But of course, you could use a plugin to create an automatic style guide of all these colors, because you see here are the new colors that are defined by this JSON, and then we could use a plugin to create a little style guide for this to make it even quicker. But you see here, I took a bluish primary color, and then ChatGPT defined the other colors that they fit to this blue tone. And now we have a custom theme, right? Created by AI and applied by this wonderful plugin. So if we are going back, then you see that the other colors are changed as well, because ChatGPT tried to harmonize the colors. Not sure if this purple fits perfectly to the blue, but yeah, it tries to go in that direction, and maybe you can play a little bit more around with the prompt to optimize it even more. But let's go back, and then you see everything has changed, not just the blue, right? You see, it's more pinkish. This is green. This is more like turquoise. And if we are going back, you see all the colors are changed, right? So that's pretty cool. And we can do the same with the typography. So for now, we have, let's take this space grotesque here, and then we can apply it. And then we see that the font is changing, right? You see this nice edges here. It's a quite nice font, I guess, or I think. And now I want to change this to something else. And you could, if you don't want to lose the old theming, then of course you could copy it. And then, like with the colors exactly the same, we can go in here, and then we see the hidden frame. And then you see 3 JSONs, right? With the title, with the body font, and this is for the buttons and so on. And now I did the same, but of course with a different font in ChatGPT. So of course you could do it manually again, right? And change the font family here, and the font styles and sizes and so on. And yeah, then you can do it manually and it should work. The only thing that you'll need to think about is that some fonts don't have specific styles. So if you're using a font that doesn't has a bold style, but just semi-bold or just regular or something like this, if you put then the missing style in here, it won't work. So you need to think about this. But in general, it works manually. That's not a problem. But we can use ChatGPT again. So we could just copy all the JSON text here. Then we are going into ChatGPT. And again, I saved it for the purpose of presentation. And then I wrote, take this 3 JSONs and change the font family from Space Grotesque with Comic Sans MS. Keep the formatting as it is. Don't add or delete a single character or bracket. Create 3 JSONs in the end, because this is important. So we need 3 JSONs in the end. And yeah, it changed a bit in the beginning. So I said, keep the formatting as it is and don't add anything. So I pasted the stuff from Figma in here. And it's important that you leave this 3 lines here, because otherwise ChatGPT thinks it's just one JSON that is connected, but it's 3 different, right? Therefore, we need this this spacing here. So, and then you have the modified JSONs, right? You see here the family is Space Grotesque everywhere, and now it replaced it with Comic Sans MS. And yeah, we created 3 JSONs, and now we need to copy this 3 JSONs and paste it into Figma. So the first one is copied, and I replace it here. You see Comic Sans, not Space Grotesque anymore. Now I do it with the other 2 JSONs as well.
A few moments later.
So now everything is replaced. And of course, this again stays the same because it's not connected, but you could replace then the font here with Comic Sans, so that's not a problem. But again, we need to select this whole thing here. Then we go on Apply Theme, and then it's changing the font. So I clicked, and now you see Comic Sans is added here. It's not everywhere. I'm not completely sure why, to be honest. We need to go in there. Maybe this is not connected. But I will figure this out. But most of the text is changed, as you see here, in wonderful Comic Sans, right? And if we're going into the other pages, then you see it's changed everywhere, right? So this is really amazing. And you see it was very quick because we used ChatGPT to change our theming. Pretty quick, pretty easy. And you didn't have to copy paste the stuff in your editor and change and replace everything by yourself, but it's quickly done by ChatGPT. I will add the links to the prompts that I just showed you in the video description, and then you have it, and then you can just play around with this, duplicate the Figma file, and then you can play around with it like you want and create your own custom themes. And yeah, if you want, you can even do it with AI to make it very quick. Okay, thanks for watching, and let's see what we are doing next time. And I hope it was valuable for you. And yeah, see you next time.